New rule. YouTube is going to demonetize mass-produced, repetitive, lack of significant AI content. This is not new, although I did not find it anywhere on any YouTube website. I just asked ChatGPT because I read a noise in Facebook groups and Reddits. People are just talking about it all of a sudden. Well, it is not new. It's old. Who likes inauthentic content? Do you? I don't. We watch those content. We like them, love them, we ha them, but we do not buy from them. Yes? Take notes. The point is, this is a news. And when someone wrote about it in a crowded Facebook group, he got a lot of attention. 140 likes, 80 comments, and here it is. Now, I don't want to go deep into it because you understand, YouTube is an authority platform, like top authority platform. They will not allow it anyway at any given point. Even if they allowed for some time, it's just about time that they ban these kind of content. So what kind of content? What kind of content? That's important because this video is for two types of people. People who are at 9-to-5 day job or have an existing business and want to earn money from a side hustle or of course a side business. And you are considering using AI, something passive like affiliate marketing, etc. And this video is 100% for you. And the second audience are my 99% done for you program members. I mean the members who are already making $500 commissions, $250, $300, $450, $500, $900. Oh yeah, $947. Osman made multiple of them. $650 and so on and so forth. I can scroll all day long. The point is, these days, faceless channels are hot on YouTube. They are called YouTube automation. And these kind of channels are blowing up. They're making tons of money. If you want to know about them, just go to socialblade.com. The channel URL here, hit enter and you should find the results. But for some reason, I can't find the results. I tried with vidIQ as well, but they're not returning any result for some reason. I don't know. Maybe the YouTube API is not working at the moment. Maybe something else. Guys, I planned for a pretty long video packed with value, education, and real case studies, exactly the steps that we take and we teach our students to make real money. And you, my friend, haven't liked the video yet. May I ask why? Come on, give me some inspiration. Like this video, share with your friends and family, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Switch on the notification bell button because this is just the beginning. We upload a new training every single day and you want to get notified by YouTube. And the only way to do that is to subscribe to our channel and make sure you ask your friends and family to subscribe as well. And in this way, you also help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 90 days. So go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. In any case, they have good number of subscribers. They get tons of views. For example, this latest video got 104,000 views. According to popularity, this video got 13 million views. Okay, why am I showing you this? Because these videos are creative stories. Anyone can make them. I'll show you in a moment. Before that, let me show you what we have created for us. We have built an AI prompt, or you can call it a custom GPT. You just start and it will give you a complete unique story. And it will also give you a plan with image prompts for each scene. For example, this is a prompt for one image. This is another prompt for another image. Now this story has total 39 images. Where to start showing one image and where to end showing it, and then switch to the next image. And when you create it, it looks something like this. Now all these files are missing. I just moved them. It will look like this. And it is total 5 minutes to 10 minutes work. I gave this to my 8-year-old son and 15-year-old daughter. And alhamdulillah, they're both making videos. Let me show you one of them. This was my daughter's first video. Let's watch together.
12-year-old Maya hadn't spoken a single word since the accident that took her parents. Living with her grandmother in a cramped apartment, she spent her days on the fire escape, watching pigeons dance across the city skyline. Her grandmother, Elena, was losing her hearing but refused to admit it. Every morning she'd hum the same lullaby Maya's mother once sang, growing more frustrated when Maya wouldn't join in. One evening, Elena collapsed while cooking. Maya found her unconscious, the smoke alarm blaring. Panic seized her throat, but no sound came. She grabbed the phone, fingers trembling, but realized she needed to speak to save the only family she had left. The 911 operator's voice crackled through. "Hello? Is anyone there?" Maya's lips moved silently. Elena stirred, whispering, "Mija, I can't hear you anymore. I've been pretending, but I'm scared too." In that moment, Maya understood. They were both afraid of being truly alone, both hiding behind their silence. She pressed her lips to the phone and whispered, "My grandmother needs help." The words felt like broken glass, but they were hers. The paramedics arrived as Elena squeezed Maya's hand. "I heard you, Mija. Your voice is beautiful." At the hospital, while Elena recovered, Maya sat by the window watching birds outside. A nurse approached with a young boy in a wheelchair who hadn't spoken since his surgery. Maya looked at him, then at the birds soaring freely beyond the glass. She began to hum her mother's lullaby, soft at first, then stronger. The boy smiled and hummed along. Sometimes the most powerful songs are the ones we're afraid to sing.
Wasn't this great? You liked it? Give me a thumb up if you did. But I don't want my daughter's channel to be demonetized. I don't want it to be a crappy video. I want this to be a viral video, because if my daughter's video goes viral, it will work for my 99% done for you program members as well. Oh, by the way, if you don't know about my program yet, go to moshbari.com or scan this QR code or click the link in the description or click the link in the bio, depending on where you're watching this video from, and watch this free training. This training has two parts. The first part shows you how we make money, how we run our business, 100% digital and AI powered. And the second part will show you how we help beginner 9-to-5ers like yourself. I'm sure you love our program, but whether you like our program or not, you will definitely love the video. Go watch, and if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me via Instagram DM or Facebook Messenger, and I will be more than happy to answer all your questions. Sounds good? Go watch it. Now I asked my daughter a couple of questions. Number one, why did she use this kind of font design? It could have been something else. Why did she choose this one? Number two, is this all, or is there something else in the videos that are going viral? So in order to compare with a viral video, we went to this channel and we went to the latest videos, and then we looked at the number of views. Now here is something very important. You need to understand that these hundreds of thousands of views are coming from 1.5 million subscribers. So they're not at all impressive. You should look at videos that are standing out with massive, serious numbers compared to other videos. For example, almost all the videos get around 100,000 views. So they have die-hard fans and subscribers who are consistently watching their videos. But there are some videos, for example, this video, 3.1 million views, is standing out from all other videos around this one. The before videos, after videos, all are stuck in 100,000 to maximum 500,000 views. But this one video got 3 million views. We want to learn from this video, everything about this video. What's unique? What's the story? Emotional factors. What kind of images are they using? Or are they using video clips? Whatever, we want to learn from them. One more note here. When you choose this kind of video, do not go for popularity, because the most popular video can be 1 year, 2 year, 5 years old. But this video is latest, so it's working right now. Let's watch together.
While a mother was paying at the store counter,
Definitely not this one. What happened to YouTube?
during break time, a quiet girl laid her head on her desk to rest. Her wig fell off. A boy noticed her bald head, grabbed the wig, and shouted, "Look, everyone, she's bald!" Everyone laughed. "Why do you look like that?" A girl sneered. "You look like a weird zombie," a boy shouted. Tears welled in her eyes, but she said nothing. Some began throwing their books at her and laughing. She stood up and quietly left the class. The next day, she didn't show up, or the day after that. By the third day, curiosity and guilt began to creep in. "Where's the bald girl?" the same boy asked, but no one knew. Together, they went to her house. Outside her home, medics were lifting a covered body into an ambulance. Her mother stood, crying, holding her brother. The boy stepped forward. "We came to see Mary. She hasn't been to school." Her mother looked at them with swollen eyes. She couldn't take it anymore. All the bullying. She was battling cancer, silently fighting for her life, and all she wanted was to feel normal, to have just one friend at school who could play with her. But none of you cared. They all began to cry. You never know someone's battle. Be the reason they choose to stay. Drop a heart if you agree.
All right. What happened to you? Are you crying? You have all rights to be emotional, because we went emotional as well. Yeah, we felt the same way as well. Now, if you look at the video, what do you see? This channel used to use images on only still images in their videos, but now making video clips is easy. So they're using video clips. But did you look at the text? The text is not the same kind of text that my daughter used. First of all, the positioning. The text is used at the middle of the video. My daughter put it at the bottom. The color of the text, the border, the shadow, is it regular or bold italics? Is there underline? What kind of font did they use? When we model, we want to model everything. We just do not want to model the exact video. We do not want to be a copycat. Just want to model as much as possible. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a video myself and show you how to do it. First of all, we want to model. So I want to copy the video ID and then go to youtube.com/watch V =, and Control V the video ID. There is a reason I'm doing this, because this way I can go to the description and at the bottom I can click show transcript and I can copy the whole transcript. Now hey, don't worry, I'm not copying the story. I'll go to Claude and choose Creative Viral Story from short videos. Now if I say go and hit enter, Claude asked me two options. Do I have a reference story, or do I want Claude to create a complete unique story? I want one. And I also want to write a prompt. I said use the below story or video transcript as a reference. Use the emotional superiority of the story and write a similar powerful emotional story. Control V. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we can try. And now you can see Claude is writing a story. No idea how it is going to be, but this story is unique. And now the magic. Claude is giving me image prompts required for this. Well, of course, you can use the same prompt for making video clips as well. And I'm getting tons and tons and tons and tons of images. I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to go to ChatGPT and open multiple windows. Then I will copy the first prompt with the number. Control C, then go to ChatGPT, type draw image, Control V, enter. Then I will copy the image prompt of number 2. Control C. I'll go to the second tab and draw, Control V, and hit enter. Then I will copy the image prompt 3 with the number. The reason I am copying the number, because I don't want to forget which prompt created which image or which tab of ChatGPT created which image. Now this way, using multiple tabs, I can create multiple images on ChatGPT at a time. Otherwise, you'll have to wait for one image to be created. Now honestly, I don't know whether this process is delaying all the image creation or not. But I know that if I wait for one image to create, and for every image I have to wait a long time. This way I have ordered 10 images, but guess what? After ordering 8 images, I get a message. I'm sorry, but I can't generate that image right now due to rate limits on image generation. Please try again in a little while. This might happen. And when it happens, you need to be ready to do other stuff. For example, go to 11 Labs and create the voiceover for the story. So I'm going to copy the story from start to end. Control C, and I ran into a problem. I cannot see text to speech feature. It's not working. So what I'm going to do is click right here, talk to EI or L or whatever, I don't know. Let's try and see what happens.
Hi, how can I help you today?
Hey, my text to speech feature is not working. When I click on that feature on the left hand side, nothing shows in the window. The window is completely empty. I don't see the placeholder where I can put the text in order to turn it into speech. What can I do? How can you help?
I'm sorry to hear you're having trouble with the text-to-speech feature. It sounds like there might be a display issue. Often, clearing your browser's cache and cookies or simply refreshing the page can resolve this. Also, if you're using any browser-based translation tools, try disabling them as they can sometimes interfere. Would you like me to navigate you to the text-to-speech page?
No, I don't need it. I understood. There might be some other issues, so I will try to use incognito. So now we are logging in and we logged in, but we can't see a voiceover placeholder. Let's try again. No, maybe some browser issue. We have to wait for it. So we're going to try another platform. It's called play.ht. We can try it for free. Just continue with Google, and looks like everything is slow today. So we will try with, I am sitting here for 5 minutes and I can't even sign up. Isn't this crazy? So I will go to my most favorite revoicer.app. Now, this one is not the best of the best, but this is great for regular use. This will not give you that kind of emotional audio, but it's absolutely amazing. So let me give you a quick example. This is the most powerful voice for emotional variations. Let's try it. Generate audio. Because I'll put a link of Revoicer below this video. It's extremely affordable compared to any other platform and 100% reliable. I can't believe that I can't even create an account and 11 Labs is not showing text to speech. What? And it is ready in a couple of seconds. Let's listen to it.
Every morning, Jake arrived at school wearing the same torn jacket. His classmates whispered and pointed.
Okay, cool. Now I'm going to download it. Our images are ready. So I'm going to download the images as 1, 2, 3. You see how easy it is? I saved all the 8 images that we have already created. And now I will try to create image 9. And I'm still blocked by the image generation rate limit at the moment, so I can't draw right now. So instead of waiting, we can just open a new project on CapCut and start working and basically show you the steps. First, we will drag and drop the audio. Super easy, right? Now we will put the CapCut on the left side and Claude on the right side because we need to play the story and we need to cut this audio at each ending words. For example, the first cut will start from the start of the audio to same torn jacket. Let's play.
Every morning, Jake arrived at school wearing the same torn jacket.
Done. Now I'm going to split it by clicking this. Split or C on my keyboard. This is what's showing for Mac, but I don't know what's gonna show in Windows. So make sure you know which key to use to split. Let's play again. The next one will cut at building tension.
His classmates whispered and pointed. Look at his dirty shoes, Emma laughed. He probably can't even afford soap, Michael added. Jake kept his head down, clutching his backpack tighter. During lunch, while others bought hot meals, Jake.
Okay, my bad. Building tension was not the word. The word was and pointed. So I need to go back and watch again. This kind of bloopers may happen. When this happens, you need to be patient and just go back and do it. So our next stopping word is and pointed.
His classmates whispered and pointed.
Super simple. Click on the audio, make sure you select it, then click C, and the job is done. The next one is afford soap.
Look at his dirty shoes, Emma laughed. He probably can't even afford soap, Michael added.
Well, instead of afford soap, I will go to Michael added. And the next one will be at backpack tighter.
Jake kept his head down, clutching his backpack tighter.
Okay, click C. The next one is plain peanut sandwich.
During lunch, while others bought hot meals, Jake sat alone eating a plain peanut butter sandwich.
Good, click C. The next one is too poor.
Why don't you ever buy lunch? Sarah asked mockingly. Are you too poor?
Click C. Again, next one is in laughter.
The cafeteria erupted in laughter.
Done, click C. The next one is stayed silent.
Jake's face burned with shame, but he stayed silent.
Good. I'm gonna click split or click C. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections for 8 images. First, I will drag these vertical bar at the beginning because whenever I drop the image, it will snap to this bar. And then I will click the end of the image and drop it at the end of the first clip. This way, this video will be shown during the first clip. Now, as you can see, this video is wide or landscape mode. We need to change it. We need to make it vertical. We want vertical videos. So click ratio right here and select 9:16. You want to do one more thing to remove those black empty bars at the top and the bottom. Hold the corner of the image and drag out a little bit and drop it here. Good. Now drag this vertical bar to the end of the clip, then drag and drop image number 2 right here. You can bring and drop it here. Then adjust the size to the size of the clip. Resize the image to fit 9:16. Bring the bar to the end of the clip, drag and drop the next image. Then resize the length of the image to fit the clip. Then again, bring the bar to the end of the clip, drag and drop the next image. Resize the image to fit the screen. Then adjust the length to match with the audio clip. bring the bar to the end of the clip, drag and drop the next image, resize the image to fit the screen, adjust the length to fit the audio clip. Bring the bar to the end of the clip, drag and drop the next image, resize the image to fit the screen, adjust the length of the image to fit the audio clip. Again, bring the bar to the end of the clip, drag and drop the next image, resize the image to fit the screen, adjust the length of the image to fit the audio clip, then bring the bar again to the end of the clip. Drag and drop the next image. Haha, it's going well, right? Resize the image to fit the screen, adjust the length of the image to fit the audio clip, and that's it so far. Because these are all the images we have got so far. When we will generate more images, we will drop them here. Now we want to add some animations. For that, go to transitions, and the most important, most effective are zoom in, zoom out. So these transitions happen when the scene moves from one image to another image. So basically at the connection. So drag and drop at the connection. Click OK and see this little blurry thing is the transition. Now let me show you. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you see that? That's the transition from one image to another. Now we will try the transition from one layer to another, whether it works or not. I don't know. Never tried this before. Oh, nope. It has to be on the same track. In that case, we will drag this here and drop it here. Good. Now we'll drag and drop. This is another type of, right. This is crazy. We don't want it. We want something like this. Yes. Yes. Good. And for the third one, we will try this one. Fourth one, we'll try something different. For the next one, we'll try this. Plus, usually there is some zoom in and zoom out effect. So we will try some effects. We can do this slow zoom and drag and drop it here and see how it goes. Right, okay, we want to do it up to here, and this is already too much, so our range should be less than this. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Right, good. Maybe we can try some rocking zoom right here. It totally depends on which video we are modeling, because we want to model what works. We don't want to create something that we don't know whether it's gonna work or not. That's a lot of zoom and probably it's entertaining. Let's see.
Every morning, Jake arrived at school wearing the same torn jacket. His classmates whispered and pointed.
Okay, not bad. Now, I don't want to do the other ones, guys. Or maybe just add something. Make it a little more dynamic. Why not? All right, I am done with these transitions and effects. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to go to text as fast as possible and select auto captions. Make sure it's English because I want it in English. You can generate some other language if you want and click generate. And it looks great. The text is generated. Now, what I want to do is simple. I want to select the whole text and I will go to templates. And based on the type of video, and I want to choose based on the video I am modeling. So that's important, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I just want to quickly select one that pretty much follows the style. I think this one looks good. Yep. And I noticed they put their texts in the middle of the screen. I want to do the same as well. They use word by word, but I like a little more text so people can actually read. Anyways, that's my choice. You should model. In the meantime, I will try to generate the image again and see what happens. Oh, that is bad. How about use Gemini? Imagine? Okay, try now. Ask Gemini to create an image. All right, why not? I'm just gonna do this and see what happens. Okay, that looks good. And Habibi, Gemini, what is this AI at the bottom? And if I download, looks like Gemini is even faster than ChatGPT. Oh, it is saved as a PNG file, which is good. I love it. Do you love it? So bye-bye ChatGPT and bye-bye Midjourney, whoever you are. I am now in full swing, making images with Gemini. How about opening more Gemini tabs and create the next one as well at the same time? Not bad. Honestly, it is a bit slow while preparing to download, etc. You can download by clicking the download full size button on the top right corner of the image. All right, the job is done. I'll be honest, it took a while. But that's okay because I know I'm going to make money with it. So without further ado, let's render the baby. Export it. Make sure you select videos, select audio, and select captions. Then select the right folder. Then simply click export. Let's go, Habibis. Let's watch this baby.
Every morning, Jake arrived at school wearing the same torn jacket. His classmates whispered and pointed. "Look at his dirty shoes," Emma laughed. "He probably can't even afford soap," Michael added. Jake kept his head down, clutching his backpack tighter. During lunch, while others bought hot meals, Jake sat alone eating a plain peanut butter sandwich. "Why don't you ever buy lunch?" Sarah asked mockingly. "Are you too poor?" The cafeteria erupted in laughter. Jake's face burned with shame, but he stayed silent. One day, Jake wasn't in his usual seat. Or the next day. By the third day, whispers filled the hallways. "Where's the poor kid?" Emma wondered aloud. Their teacher, Mrs. Anderson, entered with red eyes. "Class, I have tragic news. Jake won't be returning to school." "Why?" Michael asked, suddenly concerned. Mrs. Anderson's voice cracked. "Jake collapsed at his job last night. He worked 3 jobs after school to support his sick mother and younger siblings. He was saving every penny for his mother's cancer treatment." The room fell silent. "The torn jacket you mocked? It belonged to his late father. The plain sandwiches? That's all he could afford while paying for his family's medicine. Jake was supporting 4 people at age 15. Emma's hand covered her mouth. "He never said anything," she whispered. Mrs. Anderson continued, "He's in the hospital now. Doctors say it's exhaustion and malnutrition. He collapsed stocking shelves at 2 a.m. The students sat in stunned silence, remembering every cruel word, every mocking laugh. Jake hadn't been poor by choice, he'd been a hero carrying burdens too heavy for his young shoulders. You never truly know someone until you've walked in their shoes, especially when those shoes are worn thin from carrying the weight of the world.
What do you think? I think there are lots of room to improve, right? That's the one thing we need to do. 1% improvement every single day. In 30 days, you improve 30%. In 60 days, 60%. In 90 days, 90%. So in 3 months, you are a completely new person with an amazing new skill, but you have to be consistent in doing it and improving it. I have done my job. The training is done. Give me a thumb up. You didn't like it? Awesome. Share it with your friends and family because whatever you are, they deserve to be rich. If you don't bless me, it's okay for me. I want the blessings from your friends and family. In either case, subscribe to our channel, switch on the notification bell button so you get notified when we upload our next money-making video. The same video that we share with our paid members of the 99% Done For You program, and I share with my own kids. Let's do this. Okay, my friend, after giving you a free lecture on improving, I actually went back to drawing board myself and redone the video myself. Let's watch it again.
Every morning, Jake arrived at school wearing the same torn jacket. His classmates whispered and pointed. "Look at his dirty shoes," Emma laughed.
Did you notice I worked
"He
on the
probably
animations?
can't even afford soap," Michael added. Jake kept his head down,
And sometimes
clutching his
I even
backpack
removed the
tighter.
animations.
During lunch, while others bought hot
This
meals,
image has no
Jake sat
animation.
alone
It's
eating
not
a plain
required.
peanut butter sandwich. "Why don't you ever buy lunch?"
And this one has very
Sarah
little.
asked
The
mockingly.
frequency is low.
"Are you too poor?" The cafeteria erupted in laughter. Jake's face burned with shame, but he stayed silent. One day, Jake wasn't in his usual seat. Or the next day.
Here,
By the third day,
Animation
whispers
removed.
filled the hallways. "Where's the poor kid?"
a little bit, just
Emma
while
wondered aloud.
the question
Their
is asked.
teacher, Mrs. Anderson, entered with red eyes. "Class, I have tragic news. Jake won't be returning to school." "Why?"
New image added
Michael
here.
asked, suddenly concerned. Mrs. Anderson's voice cracked.
Another new image.
Jake collapsed at his job last night. He worked 3 jobs after school to support his sick mother and younger
New
siblings.
image here.
He was saving every
Another
penny
new
for his
image.
mother's cancer treatment. The room fell silent. The torn jacket you mocked? It belonged to his late father. The plain sandwiches? That's all he could afford while paying for his family's medicine. Jake was supporting 4 people at age 15. Emma's hand covered her mouth. He never said anything. She whispered. Mrs. Anderson continued, he's in the hospital now. Doctors say it's exhaustion and malnutrition.
Removed
He
animation from
collapsed,
here.
stocking shelves at 2 a.m. The students sat in
Lowered the
stunned silence,
frequency of
remembering every
the
cruel
animation.
word, every mocking laugh. Jake hadn't been poor by choice, he'd been a hero carrying burdens
This
too
one's
heavy
slow
for his young
and
shoulders.
smooth animation now.
You never truly know someone until you've walked in their shoes,
Switched animation
especially
with
when those
something
shoes
else.
are worn thin from carrying the weight of the world.
Boom, boom. Much better. Well, I guess it's more than 1% improvement. Alhamdulillah. So tomorrow I'll add another 1% improvement. What about you?